guys, Jojo here. I was just going to quickly show how to make a signature. I didn't write down any notes, so probably fumbling around there. And as Camtasia lags my computer, you can see my mouse, it's like extremely slow across the screen. Just waiting for file to open. Alright. I'm not going to show how to make a render or something, because I assume you guys already know how to do that. So what I'm going to do is a really shoddy and quick signature. So let's see. My computer's lagging. What image do I like? Alright, I recently got this, I haven't done anything with it yet, so I'm actually making a signature that I haven't done yet. And I apologize for my computer lagging, it's a bit lame sometimes. Especially when it's running Camtasia. I also decided to see if I could put some video into this of me actually, of myself. So I might look a bit strange to those of you who haven't seen me. Alright, this is the image we're going to work with, which is awesome. New document. Once again, excuse my computer if it lags. We'll make a signature, which is 500 by 200 pixels. Alright. This took me ages to figure out. That might sound stupid, but when I right click something it doesn't say copy, and there was no tutorials telling me what to do. So just select an area with the select tool and then just Control C and Control V. We have our image. Alright, I think that looks pretty good, but I'm going to flip it, because I always do. And just turning it sideways. Don't want it to look like just falling over though. Alright, that looks good to me. Now what I immediately notice about this image is that it's very dark, so we'll try and fix that a bit later. Now what you do is you copy this layer, so Control J, and copies it. And for this you have to have Topaz. So I have all the Topaz, but I only use Adjust and Clean. So the first thing that we do is Topaz Clean. Let's see how this goes. Now I tend to use Crisp, and it just makes everything just a bit more defined. See? Original. Press OK. Alright, as you can see, there are some parts in here that we probably don't want to be so crisp. So, erasing tool, set the opacity a bit lower, and erase what we think we don't need to be crisp. Which is just always the face, basically. But we can lower the opacity of the actual thing as well. Almost unnoticeable effects. Alright, and as I said earlier, it was really dark. First we need to make a new layer. So, new layer, apply image, and then Control J again to make a new layer that we can muck around with. So once I go to filter and adjust, and this is going for the one I normally have set up as drama, so I'll just let it finish. The computer's having a heart attack as it is. Alright, was that drama? No, that's drama. So, without, with, without, with. So basically what drama does is it highlights everything, like it gives shadows, it gives better shadows and lighting effects, which I think looks nicer. So I'm going to press OK. I think it's a bit too sharp, so I'll just lower the opacity until it's something that is acceptable. She looks a bit like Storm from X-Men. Maybe a bit lighter, a bit less.
Yes, pushing up soon.
And looks a bit good. Now, was that all I want to do with it? I guess seeing as this is a simple tutorial, I'll just leave it at that. Okay, I'm just grabbing a color from the actual thing to make text. Okay, and I guess size 30 is a bit too large. Now, where do I want to put this text? Do I want to put it in her hair? I think in her hair looks nice. Alright. Now with the text, we want to double click. If I'm not getting too close to the camera. And we want to put a drop shadow on. Hi, hon. Drop shadow. I'm recording. And possibly a stroke? No stroke. Okay, drop shadow should be at 75%. Yep. Now, we want to copy the layer previously. Wait, first we want to layer, new layer. Apply image. That's our new layer. Copy it. Put it on top of the other one. I forgot to hide the text. Okay. Text is hidden. New layer. I'm sorry, the boys came home and screwed everything up and now I don't know what I was up to. So that's applying the image without the text. And that's what we want because we want to create a clipping mask. So create clipping mask. And now you can barely see the text. See? So we want to move around the clipping mask to find something that we like. Like maybe perhaps I want it to be dark, or maybe I'll move it over and try and get the purple from that place. Maybe I should stay with dark. I did like the effect of the white, and I might keep it at the white. Alright. Well, there's a white there. You can see this part here is in white. So what we do is we go to the stamp tool and make this a reasonable size for what we're editing. And we want to alt click on the place where we want to copy, and then copy it over. And again, if it didn't copy enough. So all I'm doing is moving the layer around. Like if you, this is what I just did. I just moved this part of the hair over to here, so when the clipping mask goes through, it shows all this white hair. So I'm just going to put the clipping mask back on. See? Alright, now I can do a lot more, but I don't want this video to be huge. So I shall go layer, new layer, apply image as per usual. What I am going to do is I'm going to chuck in a photo filter. Now the predominant thing is black, so we want some dark tone or a light tone depending. So I'm going to try underwater and see what happens. It would be nice, well let's see. You can always erase what you don't like. So this is underwater theme that I like. So I'm just going to make this a bit bigger. And just erase the stuff I don't want to be in the filter. Don't want her hair to be blue. I think it's about, remember the erase is at 71% instead of 100, so it's going to take a bit. Alright, let's see. I think I like the blue over the top, so I'm going to leave it there. Get out. Now we make another layer. I think I'm going to do the transparency layer, transparency stroke border. So the easiest way to do that is copy the applied layer, double click on it, go into stroke. My computer's lagging as per usual. Then we want to set it to around 7 or 6. I choose 7. Opacity is set down to something around 80 or 70, whatever you choose. The colour, I think, could be a bit of a shade of purple, so I'm going to go for a purple black colour, which is just about that, or I could have copied something from in here. You press inside, so now it goes on the inside like that, and it depends on if you want this to be a gradient or not, because if you want it to be gradient, which is pretty cool, you can have it half, I don't know if you can see that very well, you can have it half on and half off, which I like to do sometimes. So that would be this one. Wonder why it's purple. But I don't think I'll do that, so I'll just put it normal. And press OK. Now, we want to zoom in and delete the parts we don't want, because I only want the top and the bottom border. Just select what you don't want and press delete. Alright. And that should be the finished product. I quite liked it. Control. Well, obviously one would save a bit earlier, but I tend not to save, which is a bad habit.